Hello, welcome to Spanish with Lessons. Today we're going to practice present tense regular verbs. That would be in Spanish, presente simple, verbos regulares. So in Spanish we have three moods. The first one, indicative mood, objective. The second one, subjunctive mood, subjective. And the third one, imperative mood, commands. So the present tense, it belongs to indicative mood, objective, like past tense, future tense, or conditional tense. So they are the three moods that we use for verbs in Spanish. Infinitives. So of course we need infinitives, like in English. So to study, to eat, to live, they have to plus the verb form, right? So in Spanish, infinitives are identified by an "er" ending, like estudiar, ar, comer, vivir, ir. Okay, that's easy, right? Let's move on. So, conjugations. We have three kinds of conjugations in Spanish. Infinitives ending in "ar" belong to the first conjugation. Infinitives ending in belong to the second conjugation. And infinitives ending in belong to the third conjugation. The verb structure. So we have a stem or root, like, for example, from estudiar, to study, we have estudi. Estudi. Okay, so estudiar, and the stem is estudi. If we have trabajar, to work, then the stem is trabaj, right? Then we have the theme or vowel a and the ending r. Okay, of course we need the subject pronouns. So we have yo, I, tú, you, singular. In Argentine, they use vos. So tú or vos. Usted, it means you, formal. Él, he. Ella, she. Nosotros, nosotras, so nosotros is masculine, and the feminine equivalent is nosotras for we. Vosotros, vosotras, you plural, and ellos, ellas, they, and ustedes, like you plural. So, vosotros. The vosotros form is used on a daily basis in Spain, but it's rarely used or is rarely even heard in the rest of the Spanish-speaking world, outside of church or books or some, that kind of stuff, or even films that come from Spain. So in South America, in Latin America, they don't use vosotros, but of course they do understand vosotros. So in South America and Latin America, they will use ustedes for both formal and informal you plural. Let's see this. So Spain, you plural formal is ustedes, and you plural informal is vosotros. But the rest of Spanish-speaking countries, they use both ustedes for you plural formal and you plural informal. Okay, so then we have the conjugation with ar, ir. So with ar conjugation, we have to add the conjugation to the root. So a as, a, amos, ais, an. Air conjugation. O, es, e, hemos, eis, en. Ir conjugation. O, es, e, imos, is, en. So let's see a few examples. So first one, trabajar, to work. So let's use green. So the stem or root is trabaj, right? We have trabajar and we remove r to have the root. So I have the root, trabaj, and then I just add, oh, yo trabajo, okay? And the rest is the same. So that would be tú trabajas, él trabaja, él, ella, usted trabaja, nosotros, that could be we, trabajamos, vosotros trabajáis, ellos trabajan. Yo trabajo, tú trabajas, él trabaja, nosotros trabajamos, vosotros trabajáis, ellos trabajan. Okay? So, this is our conjugation. And then, let's try one example of air conjugation, like comer, to eat. So, yo, what do you think? Yo como, right? Yo como. Let's copy this and then tú comes, ella, él, usted come, nosotros, nosotras comemos, vosotros, vosotras, in Spain, coméis, ellos, ellas, ustedes comen. Easy, right? And then the last one, ir conjugation, like vivir, to live. So, that's it. Yo vivo. Yo vivo. Tú vives, right? Usted vive. Nosotros vivimos. Vosotros vivís. Ustedes viven. Ustedes viven. Okay, so these are regular verbs. Ar, ir. Let's see a few examples of other regular verbs. So then you can see that we have other examples like amar, to love, llamar, to call, hablar, to talk. For air conjugation, cenar, to have dinner, beber, to drink, correr, to run. And then for ir conjugation, abrir, to open, recibir, to receive, decidir, to decide. Let's see an exercise. Okay, so what do you think? They usually run on Monday. I don't drink wine. She opens the window. So let's check, okay? So to run, correr, right? Correr, okay. Correr. So they usually run on Monday. So they run, let's see, they run. So correr. If we check our conjugation, okay, they run. So, ellos corren. Ellos corren. Ellos corren. They usually run. Ellos corren. Normalmente los lunes. On Monday. Ellos corren normalmente los lunes. Next one. I don't drink wine. Well, I actually drink wine. That's a shame. So to drink is beber. Beber, right? Beber. We check the list. Beber, to drink. So then I don't drink wine. I, yo, I don't. Yo no, I don't drink. Yo no bebo wine. Vino. Yo no bebo vino. The last sentence, she opens the window. So to open, it means abrir. Ir conjugation. Ir conjugation. Abrir. So she opens the window. She opens the window. Ella, right? Third person. Él, ella, usted. Ella abre. Ella abre la ventana. Ella abre la ventana. Okay, that's all. Thank you. Bye bye.